What is up, guys? My name is Corey, and welcome back to another weekly episode of Serious Saturday, guys. And today, we're gonna be talking about something a little different that we talked about last week. Last week we talked about like that special person in your life, and this week we're kind of gonna talk more about. I had a choice between popularity in high school or drugs and weed and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna talk about something I'd much rather talk about, and it's gonna be weed or doing drugs, just genuinely those two things. Okay, so people in my high school, it seems like a lot of them just like smoke weed, and that's mainly like the most popular drug that I see around in high school. And it seems like most people at my school just do it because you do it, they want to be popular, and they figure that's the easiest way to be like popular and be cool. And yeah, that's what it seems like, because in middle school I used to smoke like occasionally, but not many people actually did it. And then like everyone's like, nah, it's so bad. High school, everyone changes. Literally everyone I know changed. Everyone's like, nah, dude, smoking weed's awesome. It's fucking awesome. And then, yeah. So it's really like weird, because it seems like everyone changes when high school hits and they all start smoking weed and doing drugs. And guys, I just want to say that there's a few different things about it. Like, there are people that do it because they want to fit in, and there are those people who do it because they just enjoy doing it. And that's, you want to be, if you're going to do it at any point, do it because you want to. Make doing, like, smoking weed or doing any drug, make it because you want to. Don't do it because, hell, you're at a, like, or do it just, like, don't do it when you're depressed or something just because you're depressed and you want to. Like, that's dumb. That is literally the stupidest reason. And, guys, I'm just going to say this. I don't think any drug's addicting. I really don't think any drug's addicting. I think anyone can stop doing anything at any time. Anyone can just stop doing a drug and just stop smoking weed, stop, like, I say if you're doing coke, you can probably just stop. You can probably do it once and then quit. There's people who are like, nah, dude, once you do it once, you're gonna be hooked forever. And guys, so it's just like, I think it's all about self-control and being able to just, like, not be, like, there are those people who get so, I don't want to say lost, but they just, like, they do it, and then they just, for some reason, they want to do it again, and it's like, I'm cool with you. I know people that smoke every day and do all that kind of stuff, but I honestly don't see the point. I see no point in smoking every day or getting high every day, just because of the fact that it kind of takes away from it. It takes away from the whole fun of it. It's like when you do it every day, it's like, it's not as fun as it is when you do it like once a month. Okay, so that's just kind of my thoughts on how, like, how often you do stuff like that. And I just want to say this. I know this is going to come as a shock to a lot of people, and a lot of people will be like, wow, dude, what the fuck? But this is just something I said to myself before I died. I'm going to do coke. I'm going to do coke. I'm going to do cocaine before I die. And y'all are probably like, why? Why would you even want to? I just want to be able to say I did it. And, you know, I just want to be able, I honestly would do any drug besides, like, something stupid like meth where it's going to, like, hurt me, like, or something that people will be able to tell that I do. Like, honestly, it's just because of the fact that I don't want people, like, I don't care really what people think of my high school. It doesn't matter to me. Like, if they think I did coke, you know, if they think it's cool, that's cool. If they think it's stupid, if they think I'm a dumbass, I don't care. It's just something I want to try once. And I'm going to do it over spring break this year. I am literally going to do it. I've had one of my friends and a few other people are going to come and watch me and make sure I don't do anything, like, stupid that I'll regret or, like, go be a dumbass. Because that's the thing. If you're going to do something like a drug for the first time, you want to have people around you to make sure, to keep you kind of in check. Make sure you don't do anything retardedly dumb. And, yeah. It's just like, you want to be doing, you always want to make sure you're doing this because you want to do it. You never want to be peer pressured into it, because it's another thing. You don't want to, there's no reason to do it when you don't want to. Whenever you, like, that's like when you're full and you force yourself to eat another piece, a bite of, like, your food, and then you start feeling terrible. It's because you forced yourself. You don't want to feel, like, you don't want to force yourself to do something like this, because that makes the experience. Say you're going to get high and you want to enjoy it. Don't do it because you are forced to. It makes the experience less enjoyable. It is not half as enjoyable as it is when you're just hanging out with your friends and you're, like, just doing it and it's all chill. Do it because you want to. That is the only thing I can say. So do a drug because you want to, not because you're forced to. When you're forced to do stuff like that, it makes it 10 times less enjoyable. There's nothing enjoyable about being forced to do something. in my opinion. I don't know if this is true for everyone, but in my opinion, this is completely true. I feel that if you're gonna do something, do it because you want to. Do, like, smoke weed or do a drug because you want to. And honestly, I think I literally think everyone should try it. Try it, and don't be, I'm not saying try it once, because honestly, guys, the first time, unless, like, I don't know many people that get actually, like, high the first time, like, they smoke weed. And guys, if you are gonna try a drug, I would recommend just smoking weed. And then just, like, if you're worried about having to take a drug test or something, just, you know, be chill. Get a detox pill, or, like, just, I don't know, guys. I just say, like, everyone should do something like this just once or a few times, just to where you can have experienced it and then figure out, nah, dude, that's not for me. Because I really don't think anything is bad. I think society makes us look terrible with this. They make it seem like we're such terrible people. They make doing anything that's not right look like we're fucking terrible. And yeah, so that's just the other thing. And maybe, I don't know why everyone does it, but the whole reason I do it is because I enjoy I enjoy smoking weed and doing all that kind of stuff. I don't know why other people might do it. Other people might do it to be cool. I'm just saying that's why I do it. I do it because I think it's fun. And I'm probably not going to do it for a while just because I don't care to. It's not as fun as it used to be. Because after you do it for so long in such a rapid session, doing things like this, it becomes more boring. It becomes more dependent on it. And it becomes more, like, not as fun. Okay, guys, so another thing, if you're ever gonna do, like, a drug like this and just do it, I think when people do, I think people have the self-control to not be addicted. I think people choose to be like, oh, dude, I'm so addicted. I don't think many people are actually addicted. I think people just enjoy doing it, and then they take it to a next level, and they become dependent on it. And they become, like, they realize, like, I think people who smoke every day, or most of them that smoke every day, feel like they can't go through the day feeling sober. They maybe, I don't know, like school, maybe it's hard for them or something, and they just feel like, dude, I'm not going to be able to function today while I'm not sober. And they just want to have, like, an excuse of why they're doing bad in school, even though they have no real reason. So, guys, that's just kind of my spiel on weed. What the hell was I saying? Okay, but guys, hope you enjoyed this episode of Serious Saturday. Actually, it was a really good gameplay. 58-4, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Guys, this has been Corey. Bye.